Swerve up on that scene, hop out engine looking clean.
Alright, what's up guys, Poison here, and I'm back with another episode of Quick Play for Dead Rising 3. Today we are just talking about what happened at work, because, I don't know, you know, this is just something I usually do anyways. I've been doing this for God knows how long. Since I've been working, I always talk about how work was. Actually, yeah, I actually have, now I think about it. Even last year when I first worked the Super Bowl, I even talked about how work was. So, that's what we're here to do. Let's see, we're continuing on. Find the gang members. Do we have any psychopaths, or have we gotten rid of them all? So yeah, all psychopaths have been taken care of so far, up to this point. I believe we have one more psychopath to take care of, and we're going to get to him towards the final chapter. It's actually going to be the Pride of Envy? Yeah, Envy. That's the last thing we need to take care of. So we already failed the one mission. We're just going to run past everything. We got brand new Lust Cannons plus a Grim Reaper. Let's just keep the Grim Reaper for zombies. I was about to say Zeds. We're not playing about Zeds until we are playing Killing Floor 2 tomorrow. Or today, actually. Yeah, Killing Floor is coming out today. I just remembered. This video is being recorded Monday, coming out Tuesday. Trying to remember what work, like, you know, how I have a schedule. Come on. Open the door, knock them off. Thank you. So, work. Yeah, it was another 49er game. It was versus... Who do we play? The Seahawks. And, real quick... Oh, my God. Got knocked out of the car. It's weird. It was the Seahawks that were playing today at Levi Stadium. A lot of Texan fans and a lot of Raiders. It's like, you guys, you know, like, I don't know why there were Raider fans at the game today. It's like, you guys do know that there was a Raiders game going on, right? But for some reason, you know, they were all, just a bunch of, like, Raiders fans, Texan fans. It's like, okay, this is weird. What the hell is music playing? They're right up here, if I remember. But, yeah, thankfully there weren't any fights or any confrontations like last game. Work was like, seriously, the dream definition of work. There was nothing serious going on. Hey, we killed a redneck guy. Or they're not rednecks, they're, forgot what they are. They're all Molotovs. Anarchists? I'm not sure what the hell they are. There's Linda. We don't care about Linda. Oh, dude, even the Grim Reaper takes care of these guys so much. But, I'm trying to think, did anything really major happen at work? Like, it was just a usual work day. We had to do beer closure. Thankfully, beer closure wasn't a problem. Like, beer closure was just quick, in and out, done. We don't have to worry. Like, you know, everyone already was taking off their task by the time we rolled up. And then, thankfully, this time there was actually security helping us, making sure that, beer closure was actually taken care of. Like, as we walked up to the concession stands to shut off beer, we already saw security in certain stands already telling them, hey, you guys need to shut this off. You know, you can't be selling beer anymore. So, thankfully, they helped out. Oh. Random. I never shut off my system onto, like, private mode, and I probably should. It's weird. Jesus is online, so... we're gonna block that out, actually. We're gonna block out his name. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, thankfully security helped. That's always a big help when security, you know, actually steps in, because we're just walking around. We're really no one out there. But, when security goes around, you know, they're wearing security, and they even have a uniform that says security. We're just dressed in, like, blue things that we look like the old security, but then we don't have any patches saying what we are, so people don't pay attention to us. But when you have an actual security guard walking around saying, like, you know, doing their job, it makes it so much easier. But the main, like, thing that stood out yesterday was the drive home. You know, it was a usual ride home. I had to take someone from Sacramento with me because the boss asked, and, you know, if the boss asked and I could do it, it's like I might as well get on his good side and do it if it's not going to affect me negatively or anything. So I decided to give him a ride. It was actually one of the boss's relatives, from what I remember. His niece, I think, is who it was. And, you know, it was just a normal ride. Had to drive normal. Couldn't, like, speed or do anything. It wasn't... Oh, shit. It wasn't until the drive after I dropped her off at her house is when I started, like, messing around the freeway like my usual self. The main thing... And this... Thankfully, this is gonna go into the next subject I'm gonna record for on Thursday. You know, my S60 doesn't have anything special to it. You know, my S60 is like the stockest of all stock Volvos. The only thing that kind of separates it from like stock, like boring, is that mine has actual fog lamps. So that's always a big upgrade, because I notice a lot of Volvos where I live don't have fog lamps. But you know, while driving, we're going through like the mall area, and I finally see I see like this car trying to speed up, or no, we're getting into like the downtown area, passing through the mall, and this Dodge Challenger cuts me off hardcore. No lamp, like no turn signal, nothing, just cuts me off, and then decides to start going super slow, slammed on his brakes. I'm like, really, dude? I'm like, fuck you. I decided to go around him, and I decided to just speed up hardcore, get in front of him. You know, I cut him off, you know, kind of stupid, but I didn't slam on my brakes. I just cut him off, and then I just kept going. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna be a dick like you and slam on my brakes. And then we're driving, we get to the mall area, and this Chrysler 200 also pulls up, and I'm just like, dude, I'm not dealing with your guys' stupidity. I decided to just, like, take off on them. And I held a good lead on each of these cars, you know. None of them were able to keep up, which is funny because, once again, one was a Dodge Challenger, the other one was a Chrysler 200. They have more horsepower than me, but they couldn't get in front of me. They couldn't get in front of the cars. Yeah, they couldn't get in front of the cars. They couldn't get in front of me. So I'm just like, whatever, I take off. My car was smaller than both of their cars, so I was able to just, you know, weave in between cars and just take a lead on them. And then they're trying to keep up. They're not doing it because, once again, like I said, my car is way smaller. I'm able to, like, move around other cars and get stuff, you know, get out of the way. And then, so we gotta explore while Rhonda researches. You know, we're just like, I just take off on them. Finally, we get to my exit where it's like, hey, I gotta get off here. So I decide to start, you know, getting on my brakes. I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna turn into two curves while stepping on the gas. It's stupid. That's dangerous. So, you know, I get on my brakes, and then I finally see the Dodge Challenger gets into the open and tries to take off on me while I'm already on the exit. I'm like, bro, you lost. Just take the L. Like, why are you trying to really, like, why are you trying to take off on me when I'm already on my exit? And the guy clearly saw I was on my exit because he was behind me. Then he decided to swerve into the far left lane and just take off. I'm like, dude, the fact that my car pisses you off is just hilarious, because it just proves that, you know, guess power doesn't really matter when someone who knows how to drive drives. Because we're going on this, we were driving on a road that I already know pretty well. This is the road I always took all of last year when I used to drive, you know, to work. So I'm like, I know every curve here. I know the way the road is. I know where the cops are. I know everything about this road. You're not going to take off on me. But he got the how do you probably say it? He got the drop on me because I was already at my exit. And I'm like, well, I can't do much now. I was thinking, I'm like, should I just swerve real quick, get off the exit, and just take off on him? Or is it not worth it? But, you know, I'm just like, it's not worth it, honestly. I'm just going to keep going. And we're going to explore, see if we can find some hidden weapons. Nothing up. Contraband conditions, that's not a psychopath. But, I did notice that the Chrysler 200 pulled up on me, and, you know, I'm not going to say exactly what he said, it's not really worth it, but this guy, like, was pissed off, and I could tell by the way he was driving, by the way he was talking, and it's like, he decided to roll down his window and start talking shit. I was like, whatever, dude, like, your shit doesn't matter to me, dude, like, you know, he's telling me, he's like, oh, if he had his Mustang, yo, he would have got me without even, you know, without any trouble. I'm like, alright, cool, bro, you don't have your fucking Mustang, you know, I have my car that I have here, I don't give a shit for your Mustang, dude. And then I'm just like, it's probably a good thing you don't have your Mustang, because we all know Mustangs like to crash into people. But I'm just like, alright, dude, whatever, you're just mad salty because a non-turbo fucking 160 horsepower car took down your 200. And, you know, it's like, you know, the Dodge Challenger should have got the drop on both of us. The Challenger shouldn't have fucking been behind me. It should have just walked away from me, but clearly the guy didn't know how to drive because he never got in front of me, you know? But it's just, you know, it was just a funny thing, but it made me realize a few things about my car and then my next car that we're going to talk about in the next video on Thursday, which is why I'm glad that this happened, because this morning while taking a shower and everything, I was just doing some thinking. I'm like, well, you know, unfortunately the next car isn't going to be as amazing as I hope it would be, but, you know, there's still chances in the future for stronger cars to come. But we're pretty much done here. You know, work was easy. I'm pretty sure I'm getting on my boss's good side because I dropped off one of his family members to work. Let's see. Wait, we still have two more psychopaths to take care of. We have Sloth, and then we have Envy. But, yeah, guys, time remaining before the bomb. 5 days, 0 hours. But, yeah, guys, until next time, have an awesome day. Thank you for watching. Bye.